A do 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 a do 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 wop bop bop ba do da do da do 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 ba ba do bo ba.
I acknowledge the Boonwurrung people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional custodians of this land, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, where we read, share stories and let our imaginations grow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. La la la.
Our Pebbles by Jarvis. This is the front cover. Let's open it up and have a look. This is the back cover. Look at all the illustrations around this one little person. What's that little person holding? Do you see the bird in the bottom left corner? This is where it tells us what this story could be about. What do you think this story is about? Let's find out. Oh, there's more of them. There's a blue one with little sprinkles on them, scratchy ones, wavy ones. Could they be soft, smooth, rough, shiny? I wonder what they smell like. Books are often written for somebody. This one's for Mammy. And it's got paintbrushes and pencils and a paint tube. Our Pebbles. Let's take a closer look. A handful of sweets stuffed in our pockets, bootlace tied, ready to go to where we always went. Didn't matter what the weather did, didn't matter the time. Grandad knew the best way. Wonder where they're going. Through the wonky woods and down that path, I look out for the monsters and things like that. All the animals are looking at them. And they're looking at each other. The trains whooshed by on the winding track. We'd always wave and see if they'd wave back. Hi. Hello. Then we'd stop for a chat with the spotty dogs. Hello. And up and over the stile where Grandad always said, "Careful you don't hit your head on the sky." Silly old Grandad. We'd smell it before we'd see it. The sand gets in your eye. See peaks over the dunes. Will it be in? Will it be out? There we are. Pebble Beach. There's Grandad. He's walking. I see the pebbles all along the beach. I see a lighthouse at the very end. Look at the wavy water and the pier. Where we once met a real seal and tried to guess its name. Barney, Delilah. Where we'd find that old pirate wood the sea left behind. Arr, Captain Buckethead. And where Grandad was never quick enough to eat the ice cream. Ow, not again. That must have been so funny to watch. Grandad's not happy. We went where footprints didn't go, where crabs hide out. Nobody knew the beach like us. and every time before saying, "Goodbye, beach," we'd pick a pebble each. Do you know this pebble is older than me? I wasn't sure if that was one of his made-up things, like when he said he'd had a tea party with an octopus. Granddad definitely looked older than the pebble. There was always a good one waiting to be found. Might not be at the top, so you had to dig down. I think they found one. To wash them in the waves and hold them tight all the way to our favorite place. Have you done that before? Holding something like a shell and watching all the sand wash off the shell. One of the most satisfying things to watch. The Jolly Dancer. It was named after me, Granddad would say, and that's when he'd do his funny dance with his wiggly knees. Silly old Granddad. We'd just about fit, perfectly smushed together. Granddad would get the colours out and we'd paint our day as best we could. Granddad was good. These were our pebbles. Look at all those pebbles that they've collected and drawn on. Oh, one's got an ice cream on it. I can see one with a bicycle. One with a car and a person standing on it. Can you see the jellyfish one? But then one day, Granddad moved away. And I missed looking out for monsters, and I missed chatting with the spotty dogs, and I missed the Jolly Dancer. But most of all, I miss Granddad. So Mom said, "Come on, let's go to Pebble Beach, me and you." And I knew the best way, and I knew what to do. I picked out two, one for me, one for Granddad too, and I held them tight all the way to Granddad's new home. "This pebble is older than you, Granddad," I said. Mum got the colours out, and we painted our day as best we could. I promised to take our pebbles back to the Jolly Dancer. "It was named after me," said Granddad, and he wiggled his knees. Silly old Granddad. What a beautiful moment together. Reunited. I don't often go to that Pebble Beach anymore, but when I do, I visit our pebbles, a little faded, but still there. I look at each one and remember the days, our pebbles at Pebble Beach. Just silly old Granddad and me. Here are my treasures for when I go to the beach. My little boy picks out little tiny rock, and his pawpaw collected that shell. Wow, and even the pebbles make a drawing together, connecting them one by one. Hey, I think that's a kite. The end. Our Pebbles by Jarvis. You say thank you.
Thank you. See you later. Bye.